So, we saw a love story.
It was
Love story with what?
With the shark. Well, they weren't in love with the shark. Alicia Silverstone.
What the fuck? We're doing Love and Monsters.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
My bad.
Hello, guys. Thanks for tuning in the channel. I'm Scott.
I'm Mike.
This is the Movie Den. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome.
So we saw a love story today.
We did. We saw Love and Monsters.
Okay. It's a love story, though.
Oh, yeah.
With
monsters. Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
now you can't get any better than that. Yeah.
Starring Dylan O'Brien from Maze Runner.
Yeah.
We got some,
Bruce Spence.
Bruce Spence
From The Matrix.
The Matrix.
He
played
was the train man.
The train man,
Yeah.
and then he was also the rotor guy, the rotocopter guy in Mad Max, right?
Yeah.
He's gotten old, huh?
Yeah, you really have.
And then we got the wonderful Michael Rooker.
He's
Plays
so
a cool
cool.
little
He's
character. But anyway,
he's Michael Rooker.
You got let's tell him a little bit about the plot. It's just like there's this asteroid headed for Earth.
Yep.
Our
never good.
wonderful, and what else is never good is our government officials who decide they want to set up some chemical bombs to blow up this asteroid. They're successful, but
there's the fallout from the
chemicals raining down on
mutated Earth.
Yeah.
Like the insects and like amphibians and whatnot, like
cockroaches, centipedes,
like,
turtles. Not turtle. We didn't see a turtle, did we? We saw a snail.
We saw a snail. There's a giant snail.
Crab.
Just
lots of giant.
It was crazy. It was really cool.
But anyways,
it was like you say, a love story, but it's also like an adventure.
Yeah, it was
it's
a great adventure
really
story.
Good, adventure movie.
It
had that fun feeling to it.
His
like
love,
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or
his love for that girl is what drove him on this adventure.
Yeah,
he's like, he's this. Okay, so after this fallout.
Oh yeah.
We're 7 years later, and everybody's kind of in separate colonies.
Colonies, they call them.
Everybody they contact each other. Their colonies are labeled by the radio.
The radio frequency.
Radio frequency. 305, 2301, whatever.
Yeah.
He had this girlfriend just as all this was going down.
Yeah.
And when it went down, they got separated. Their families went separate ways, and they wound up in different colonies. Anyways, and he's been trying to find her for 7 years, and finally he's going down the last number on his list.
Yeah.
Is where she's at, and he gets a hold of her, and they haven't talked to each other in 7 years. And he loses contact with her anyways, and he's like, and he's the cook, fixes the radio, so he's always
non-essential.
Never been up. He's always stayed down, and he freezes up whenever he encounters stressful situations.
He's a chicken.
He's a chicken shit. Pretty much.
Rightfully so.
And they'll look out for him. They don't want him to get hurt, so they kind of keep him down there. And so apparently something happens, and he decides that, like it said, he got the radio. Lost radio communication with her. Yeah. So it kind of, he's like, something's wrong.
Yeah. So he's gonna go find her.
He finally tells his colony that, hey, I'm going out, and they try to convince him not to. They're like, man, but they don't try to really keep him either. It's free will. They let him do. They said, okay, but it's 7 days, so he has to go 7 days on this adventure.
Yeah,
for his true love. And along the way, he just finds a dog.
Oh yeah, he gets a dog. Whoever. Boy. Yeah, man, really great name for a dog.
Oh yeah,
come here, boy.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That dog was.
Well disciplined, but anyways, and they find he is on his journey. He falls down this hole, and he meets Michael Rooker.
The great Michael Rooker. He is awesome in this.
They're different from other colonists. They'd rather wander
the surface of the earth. Like nobody. All these giant amphibians and snails, inside everything took over the whole planet.
So they kind of let him follow for a while, because he's got to travel 85 miles.
Yeah.
And so they kind of take him in the direction for a while before he's got to go west. He's eventually going to go north. So they take him for a while, and then they kind of teach them the ropes along the way.
Yeah, teach them, give them advice how to deal with certain situations, whatnot, because otherwise you're gonna die. you know, kind of thing, and
they finally part their ways.
Yeah,
and he continues, and then it's just a lot. Anyways, a lot of memorable stuff happens in between there. He finds that robot Mavis with a 1 instead of an I, as she liked to say. But there's a cute little interaction with them. It just there's a lot of soft moments.
There are,
you know, very tender, very heartwarming.
It is,
you know, it's a sci-fi. You know, it's light. You know, yes, it's the monsters are threatening. Very well done.
Man's existence, there.
You know, and in the world of CGI, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Really good.
Some were a little shoddy, but it didn't take me out of it. I still I still enjoyed what I saw on screen. A lot of eye candy. It just, I think it was a beautifully shot movie.
It was,
and
but it had those heartwarming,
tender moments, you know, and
it was a lot of comedic undertones.
Oh yeah, without well placed comedic moments, just with words of dialogue.
Yeah.
And the running thing was any wander, they think that they got kicked out of the colony because
they're food stealers.
And that was just a running joke through it, and it worked so well. Yeah, even at the end.
Yeah,
you are a food stealer. You know, when they were talking to the guy at the end. But anyways, you know, he finally meets up with her, and they're fixing to go somewhere, and
being saved.
Yeah. You know, and then, you know, without giving the end away, you know, it didn't work out the way they thought it was going to work out.
Not at all.
And it was a good ending. I liked that.
It was a great ending.
And apparently, you can tell these monsters if they're good or bad.
You look them in the eye.
Look them in the eye.
I think that's how dogs sense evil. Like when I look at Jessie, and she's like, "Oh no, she gave me a pass."
Yeah.
She can sense there's no evil here.
Yeah, and it's, you know, and so I thought that was good. You know?
That was really good.
And but anyways, it was a great story, man. It was original, you know.
Really original.
You know, and
especially for an apocalypse kind of flick.
Yeah, you know.
How the world ends.
You know, and normally stuff like that is an action-packed. Normally it's an action-packed extravaganza when you get movies about adventures with monsters on your world, and you know, but it was just...
This was a little different.
You know, I really enjoyed this movie so much.
I had never heard of it until today.
Until I brought it to your attention.
Outstanding.
I would like to see more in this world, you know?
Yeah.
You know? I'd like to see another story that takes place.
It was strange. Like, watching the credits, I recognized the guy that did the music was Marco Beltrami.
We all know him. Terminator. You know,
it was.
I can name a few.
Right.
But really, production value great, cinematography great. Yeah. The money was well spent. Everybody did a great job acting. The script was solid. I don't think I really had any nitpicks with it, really.
No, there was absolutely...
I was just able to sit back and enjoy it. It's a fun movie to watch, you know? And, guys, have you seen Love and Monsters? What did you think?
Oh, please.
Are you one of the ones that really enjoyed this movie? It's got certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, right on. I didn't know
I don't really base it, but, you know, apparently, you know, if that's your thing, you like Rotten, it's certified fresh. Certified fresh in my eyes.
I dug it. It's absolutely fresh.
Let us know down in the comment section what you thought about Love and Monsters.
Yeah.
You plan on seeing it.
Comments. You know? We'll chime back. We'll talk.
Hit that notification bell.
And the like and subscribe buttons and stuff like that. We got a lot more stuff coming your way.
Come back to the movie, Dad. Yeah, a lot more stuff.
Promise.
Keep dropping.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. You know, if not, you know, you're entitled to your opinion.
Right.
You know. We're not for everybody. We're just two old guys who love to talk about movies.
Couple of nerds.
In a unstructured format, you know, just having a ball.
Right.
You know, we may get twisted and jumbled while we do it, but guys, we have fun doing it. We hope you had fun watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.